Hello everyone. Today I will talk about IELTS. I think you all who are having passion to be selected in IELTS exam, you need to go about with two more things, that is speaking and listening skills. As I told you, there will be some videos on reading also, and one video I have already made for you that is on writing. And today I will talk about a little bit about speaking. Now, how to go through speaking module? You may have a question, you may speak English, but that doesn't mean that you can get a good band in IELTS. Now, in speaking, there are three parts. Part 1, maybe you can call as the interview part or the introductory part, where you will be getting several types of questions related to you. What are your likes? What are your dislikes? You are from which hometown? Several questions related to you. Moving on to the next part, that is a cue card part, and that's a very crucial part. In cue card part, you will be getting a particular sheet where you will get the question. Along with that, sometimes some WH questions following it. In this cue card part, you have to frame the answer in your mind by mind mapping for 1 minute, and the next 2 minutes you have to speak on it. So remember, this mind mapping is very important, so you should see some trigger points. You can just make a circle like this and follow up with 4, 5 or more points. That is your sub points, so that while you speak you can go with the flow and visualize those points, how to implement it while you speak. The third most important thing, that is a discussion round. So in the discussion part, some of the questions, follow-up questions will be asked from the cue card part itself. And in speaking, you have to be very fluent, because if we talk about the grading structure, fluency and coherence at first, next comes the GRA, then LR, and the last but not the least, pronunciation. So the first part, which when we talk about, that is coherence and fluency. Fluency means you should be very fluent in your speech, there should be a flow, and coherence means you should go with the flow, but there should be sequential order of your speech. Now moving on to GRA. GRA, that is grammatical range. Now what is it all about? That you should not make any errors related to grammar. If you are making complex sentence, compound sentence, make it in a proper way and use the sentence structure in a proper way. Now if we talk about LR, what is this lexical resource? It means the vocabulary you are using. It should be appropriate to the point while you speak. And last but not the least comes the pronunciation. Now what is pronunciation? We all pronounce words, you can say like that. But pronunciation means when a person is speaking, he or she is pronouncing the word in the appropriate way as it should be pronounced in that particular language. Sometimes we have very close proximity with our vernacular languages, but that we need to skip up. Okay, this is all about speaking. And if we talk about the time limit, 4 to 5 minutes for the first part, that's the introductory part. There will be 12 questions more or less, and then moving on to the next part, there's a cue card part. I already told you the time limit, and discussion part again 4 to 5 minutes. So this is all about speaking, but after that you need to practice more. Now how to improve your speaking, you can ask me, okay ma'am, I'm not taking any training from anybody, so how to improve myself? Read newspapers, make some notes, look for the spellings, see grammar books so that you don't make grammatical errors. If you find difficulty, ask a trainer who is training you. If nobody is there, you can ask me your doubts. There can be, in the chat, you can just write in the comment. You can just comment section, you can write, ma'am, I have this difficulty. Can you please help me in that? Okay. And listen to audios. Okay. If you listen more only, then you can speak. Like a small child, a small baby does not know any language. So he or she, when listens for a long time, have a grip on a particular language and he or she can speak. So same thing goes to the, students who are old enough. They should also practice like that. You should have a goal to achieve your success. So practice those. Listen to BBC News. Not only that, some audio clips and radio, sometimes a news bulletin, podcast, all those things can really help you. Stay tuned for our next video. Bye and take care.